All right, now that we got all the slurs out of our system, how we doing, everybody?
Wow.
Can't record with those, you know?
Can't record with well, actually we can. We just have to go to True Social and like there's probably some website I can put some stuff on.
Twitter.com.
We're gonna move our streams to Kick.
Oh god, dude. We're gonna start harassing people IRL.
We're gonna go to MFF and just be absolute assholes.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm down. I just don't want to stream it on Kick.
No, that's why we have to do it on Kick.
No, I'll just go be an asshole. I'm in it for the sport of it.
We're gonna do what the Kick streamers did to the Twitch stream, TwitchCon.
Oh god, were there Kick
watch that video?
No, were there Kick streamers at TwitchCon?
Yeah, I sent a video in the BBM because I figured you guys wanted something to watch, and like the downside or like when you're doing suit work or like whatever videos. Yeah, their Kick streamers like were just being around, being absolute nuisances at TwitchCon. One of them went up to, was it an NMP Nick or I can't remember who it was, but he basically went up there and like he was like doing like photos with fans and stuff, and he ran up and just went straight up and like started licking and like biting his nipple through his shirt. It was awkward.
What the fuck?
I saw the clip. So that's sexual like assault. Yeah, it was weird. It wasn't consensual at all. The guy reacted really well, as in he didn't like fucking freak out and punch him in the face or anything. But totally would have been deserved.
Yeah.
Another really big thing that happened at TwitchCon that I heard about through this video was like, and granted, there's no excuse for it, but it even happens, like shit happens at furry cons. It happens at every convention and stuff, which is just, again, it's incredibly unfortunate, but roofies. Roofies are bad.
Yeah.
And this was to like a more extreme degree because it was a specific party that was supposed to be not like incredibly vetted because they were trying to get the VTubers that were in person attending. Obviously, these people are the ones that never show their face unless they're in like a space that is safe.
Yeah.
So it was supposed to be catered towards that. It was supposed to be, you are going to be vetted for who you are. And then if you're bringing a +1, they're going to be vetted for who they are. And we will yay or nay you. Mm-hmm. So it was supposed to be a very exclusive, very like vetted party so that VTubers that did know each other could go to an actual DJ party. Like it's going to be like, it's ran by a DJ. It was going to be like a lit party, but it was supposed to be for those that, so they could let their guards down, so they could take off that mask. Yeah. And this one party had like 4 or 5 different reports of these VTubers being roofied, and roofied hard. Dude, something strong.
That's so cool.
Which is like, they're already like, they're trying to go to this party because it's supposed to be a safe space, and it got fucking roofied. So I was like really sad to hear about. It made me think like, man, I still want, like, I've been doing Twitch streaming since like 2016 or something like that. It's been a long time, and I've never gone to a TwitchCon, and I'm like, man, I could get some friends to go. Like, there's always a bunch of furries that go because there's partnered furries that show up.
It'd be like
I'm not a part of those friend groups.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, I would like to go to a TwitchCon, but I'm hearing shit like that, and I'm just like, man, that doesn't sound fun to me. No. And it would be a lot easier for a convention like that to lose my interest versus a furry con where I'm just hanging out with thousands of furry friends, you know?
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to hang out with Twitch streamers, dude. There's furries there, sure, but like there's also normies, man. I don't fucking
a lot of normies.
I don't want to deal with gamers, dude. I'm gonna get called a slur. Fuck.
Send tweet. I don't want to deal with you.
I don't want to go to TwitchCon because I will be called a slur.
I don't want to hang out with gamers.
Honestly, it's so similar though. It's like the TwitchCon feels it feels very similarly to a furry con, especially if you know more people there. Yeah, I've been to TwitchCon a few times.
Yeah, that was my question. I didn't know that.
I used to live in LA.
Well, you know, Ruby,
like we just drive down there.
That's fair.
Ruby lore, every time there's always something that surprises me. I just never would have expected you to go to a TwitchCon.
Okay,
figured like you would have no reason to.
There's a photo of me with, I don't know if I could find it. It might be like lost media.
Lost, yeah.
Yeah, like super lost media, but there's a photo of me at a dinner with Holly Conrad, Rubber Ross, Jaden Animations, and like 4 other people.
Shit.
Because we went to TwitchCon and then we went to Cheesecake Factory. That's where we went.
Oh, nice.
Shit. Yeah. Dude, I haven't been to a cheese. Talk about a place you haven't eaten in forever.
I've never been.
So
I've never been.
The only way I can find it is if I use like the person finder. And did I find it? I might. I found it.
Send it.
No fucking way.
If it's something I can put in the video.
Oh god, I do not look good in this photo, but I did find it.
I don't look good in any photo.
I look good in photos if I'm wearing Misha or Rascal, but other than that,
you're like, dude, when my fucking pants are off.
When my suit is on and the pants are off.
That's so funny. That should be a slogan. When the
suit on, pants off.
Suit on, pants off.
Bro, okay. Have you ever... This is not a unique experience, but this might be in this room. But, like, have you ever gotten high and just, like, vibed in your suit naked? Or just, like, minimal clothing? Solace, you know.
I do know people who do that, and, like, they say it's the best time.
Dude, it's a fucking vibe. I fell asleep, like, a week ago. I was drunk, not high, but, like, I fell asleep in Rascal.
I've heard stories about people falling asleep in suit, and the closest I came to that was one of like, it was MFF 2019 when I think late Saturday, Sunday, I was coming down with either when I got either COVID at MFF or it was just extremely bad con crud. We know that like in retrospect it was there. We just don't know because like people weren't testing for it yet.
Yeah, it was before. Everybody was testing.
What is with my hair in this photo? So good.
I was full.
Oh, I remember this day. I remember I was like super fucking greasy, and like it was just a gross LA day, and I remember I was sweaty and I felt really uncomfortable, and the flannel I'm wearing, Holly let me borrow it because I was like I need something like over me. And then walking past the sign caught it and it ripped, and I felt so guilty because she let me borrow it. And I still have this flannel as a treasured memory.
I'm not gonna lie, Ross is so fucked in that photo.
I know, he looks fake in this photo.
A, he looks fake, which is funny. Imposed. But B, that motherfucker, if there's an emergency, he is fucked. He's not getting out.
What? No,
he is in the horseshoe.
People had to go to the restroom. It was fine.
Dude, talk about being one person away from Game Grumps.
True.
Yo, that privilege of Ruby friendship.
Right?
The Matt one, people are always more impressed with for some reason.
Matt or Matt?
What else? What was he in?
It's a Game Theory, so Matt Pat?
That's what I was saying.
Like Super Sonic or something? Super Mega, that's what it's called.
Oh god, yeah.
I didn't really watch that, so cool, but
so I get there and all of the people I'm with, all of my friends are complaining. Parking was atrocious. We mostly don't go to the con. We mostly go outside of the con because like at the con, people are just harassing my friends. So we're outside of the con mostly, like grabbing dinner and being at a safe distance that people aren't harassing anybody. We go to the bar after, but I was having what I called an LA day, where sometimes when you live in LA, things just happen to you. You don't really get to decide. And like I don't think I'd been home for like 3 days, so I was really sweaty, really greasy. I'd like stayed at somebody's house. I think this might have been the night that a coworker took me out, and then I woke up on somebody's couch, like terrified, at a couch I'd never seen of like a terrifying drug house. I don't even remember getting here. And then there's this dude making pancakes, and he's like, and I'm like in my mid-20s or something. And like I wake up, I'm obviously hungover. He like gives me one of these pancakes. They're like vegan banana pancakes, which of course they are because it's fucking LA. Yeah. And I just kind of eat it without.
They still slap. They just slap.
Oh, they do. They slap. And he's like, he's smiling the whole time. He's like, hey, you gotta go. By the way, like you gotta get out of here. And I didn't know where I was or who I was with. My phone was dead. So then at this time, I think either Ross or Holly, one of them, calls me and they're like, "Hey, do you want to go to TwitchCon?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Oh my god, dude.
So I think that's how I got to TwitchCon.
What the fuck?
That's fucking hilarious.
Or no, wait, that was VidCon. That was not TwitchCon. That was
Oh.
VidCon. So
That's another
Yeah,
one where I
feel like VidCon is the one that's better. I feel like the one I hear
it?
the worst about is Twitch.
I just don't want to go to either of them. I turned you guys down too far. There we go. I just don't want to go to either of them.
I want to go.
I don't. If it was like fucking
I want to experience.
If like you and I set up something and like, cause I know Papa Mutt goes as well, so obviously there's something enjoyable to do. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like my vibe. I don't know.
No.
I definitely think I would prefer furry cons as a whole.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I went to obviously I went to that Chicago Anime Con last year, the year before. I don't remember.
Apparently the local, like, it's either a sci-fi con or an anime con. I guess there's gonna be furry panels at that, and I got asked if I wanted to help with that, so I might be doing that beginning of next year. So that might be kind of cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of, I guess, big news of today, which, by the way, we're recording this on Tuesday, not Monday, which somewhat works out because we got some interestingly fun news.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking
that this honestly
whole time.
kind of, like, lined up perfectly that Ruby had to work last night.
Ruby planned this.
We won the room lottery for MFF, so that's
baby!
Oh, bingo!
Baby's first room lottery, and he wins.
Yeah, fuck you. I have never been a part of a winning room lottery. I've always had to scramble, usually figuring out my room situation in November.
How's it feel to be a winner, buddy? How's it feel?
Dude, it feels great, and I'm absolutely like
anybody.
Like, half the people watching this just clicked off because of
I was just about to say, for anybody who's like, we're not gonna sit here and just like brag the entire time. I'm making jokes. Because I know not everybody got a room, and if you didn't get a room, I apologize. We're messing around.
It's a yearly. Every time the room lottery comes around, there's always a big Twitter shitfest about how it sucks because a lot of people don't get a room.
It does suck, but like
I don't think there's a good way because people will just buy them. If it's like a Ticketmaster kind of thing, you know what I mean? They'll just bot it out, and then they'll be scalped. So there's no good way of doing this.
The only other way I could think of is like staggering the room releases, but even then you risk bots. But like, if they could find a way to get around that, but yeah,
I've even complained about the room lottery.
Oh yeah,
it's disappointing. But...
Like we won, and I'm still like, I wish there was a better system. You know.
So on that note, obviously, so yesterday was a day of joy and glee for many, and a lot of sad and I guess I'm not going to MFF this year. And I even saw it on Blue Sky. That's how big it is. When you're seeing people on B Sky going, "Thank God I got a room," or "Oh my God, I guess you're not gonna see me there." Posts. I'm both of you, Twitter fiends. What did you guys see anything about it? Was it making its usual splash in Twitter? I'm curious.
The MFF stuff? Yeah, it's kind of been.
You both overtalked. I have no clue what you guys said.
Sorry, I was just saying like there's been a few posts about it. Ruby, were you gonna bring up like a specific one?
Yeah, the one where somebody broke down the cost of MFF and how it's become absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, that was not the Overflow hotels. That was one of the hotels that didn't participate in the lottery. So they jacked up their prices to like $300 a night.
Oh, me and Misha were looking at that. We were like, what if we get the, I think it's the Hyatt, the one that's across from, it's right next to the Crown, which is the one we happen to get.
Yep.
But it's out of the room lottery. It would have costed us $2,500.
Yeah, which is
not per person, of course, but
insane.
That's a lot of moolah.
Yeah, because the rest of the year, it's like around the price of what it is when you win the room lottery. But because it's MFF, they jack the price up. Now, obviously, hotels are going to raise their prices if they're going to see more traffic, like MFF. But
demand, baby.
But fucking, like, doubling the price? What the fuck?
Well, and what's bad is like even me and you were on the edge of saying just fuck it, eat the cost anyways, because like MFF, I know Ruby's like you said, it's like the ex-partner that you just can't let go kind of thing. Like, I don't know what the exact phrasing of what you said was, but
MFF is like a toxic ex-girlfriend. You
Yeah.
can't quite stop talking to her. You know she's not good for you anymore, but you come back every year.
I'm about to meet her, baby. I'm about to say hello.
It's one of those like it's Sunday nights, you're drunk, it's a little late, and you still text her, you up.
You up, let me
Or she texts you up, and like you can't respond.
I'm all alone and I need you now.
Yeah, that's MFF.
Said I wouldn't call. Lost all control and I need you now. All right, so what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say the good news is I'm obviously a veteran at MFF at this point. This is number 6, well 5 because you have to cut a year. So this is my 5th one. I'm pretty knowledgeable. I haven't been there for a year, and I'll know that this like I know at the back of my hand now. And we're in a really good location. Getting the crowd because we had to choose between like 5 or 6 hotels.
It was like 8 or 9.
Or well, there's like 8 or 9, but we only picked from like 5 or 6 because the others were like a fucking plus mile away, and it's like no, fuck that. That's stupid.
There were some that were in the lottery that were just like, holy shit, these are really far away.
Like, no offense, I am not Ubering in with my suit on every time I want to go into the con. Fuck that. No, I need to be within walking distance. Now, for me, a walking distance is like a mile. So there's like 2 hotels on the outside. There's like 3. There's like the Lowe's, there's the Westin, and there's another one. I think it's like a Marriott or something. That is all like a mile away from it. That sucks to walk, but
damn,
I can handle a mile.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel good, especially if you're trying to party.
Plus, like, you know, considering per our last discussions, both you and I could probably use the mile.
Yeah. Yeah. My first thing to Misha is like, all right, so I am officially going to the MFF, and I now have to go buy a scale because I want to start a weight loss goal.
I did not say I had to buy a scale, but yes, I do.
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yeah. I don't own a scale. I need a scale so I can actually weigh myself and then say I want this much less by MFF.
There's a scale in the weight room at my apartment.
And then we don't know what, but because of this, there's, you know, just a toss-up of Ruby attending.
Everyone bully Ruby in the comments. Get her ass. Get her to attend.
Then we would have... That'd be the first of all 3 of us being in the same space at the same time.
Which would be really cool.
And we could do a live white elephant, except for you're flying, so that sucks.
Yeah, very limited in my guess. If we do end up all 3 there and we want to record a podcast episode, do either of you have a laptop that we could use?
I do not have a laptop anymore.
Shit, okay. Because packing all of my equipment for like recording stuff and my fursuit stuff was kind of rough.
Yeah, I could bring my mic, but I don't have a laptop, so you'd be required to at least bring the laptop.
I could do that, yeah.
I have an iPad.
Yeah, we've got Misha's flights booked today, so that's
we did. I booked my flights, and flying from O'Hare on Monday is $300 cheaper than staying and flying out of where we were talking about on Tuesday. So I ended up saving money.
Tuesday was going to be rough. I'm still like highly considering taking that day off. I don't think they would care.
Dude, I was just like, God, we could do 6 a.m. It's gonna suck ass. But
well, my thought was because the choices were basically you got to fly out of an airport that's an hour from me.
Yeah.
At least an hour from me because. Well, it's like an hour. That early in the morning, there wouldn't be really any traffic, so it'd be like 6 a.m. But yeah, the flight is at 6 a.m. It's not Chicago O'Hare, so it's not going to take you an hour to get through everything. But we don't fuck around with that. So we'd be there at least an hour early, which means showing up no later than 5 a.m., which means we'd be leaving my house probably slightly before 4 or right about 4, which means we'd have to be up before 4 a.m. Remember, this is the night. The night before is the first night being back from MFF.
Yeah.
When we're both fucking fried and frazzled and dead. So I was like, nah, that sucks. Don't do that. It's like either we do midday on Tuesday and I take another day off, or I said, well, we can just have you fly out of O'Hare. You
Yeah,
just don't come back home with me.
You mentioned that, and I was like, shit, yeah, wait, that's a great idea.
Let's say that way you just get out of the hotel, you get on your flight, basically, get your ass home,
There we
get
go.
yourself back to Mabel and the boy.
Mamo. My dog.
Doge. You'll be missing Doge.
Yeah.
And then I'll just drive home and die to the world.
Yeah, I'm hype as hell. I'm like...
I really want fucking snow for you.
Oh, dude, I want snow too. I like snow. I like snow at the beginning, and then towards, like, February or March, I'm over it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, because they always get, like, all the Christmas shit out early.
Oh, yeah.
There's, like, there's always, like, Christmas stuff around for MFF. It's just a vibe. It's just a vibe.
Hell yeah.
Plus, suiting is just fucking great.
That's
you get a little warm, you just take a step outside and you're like cool off for 10-20 minutes and you come back in and you're all good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so we got a room. That's super exciting. I am sorry for everybody who didn't. I know you're all struggling and fighting and crying and dying to get a room now, and I've been there. I'm so sorry. It's just like I'm just thinking in my head, like the anxieties of that suck.
Yeah, no, we're not trying to like put anyone down. I'm excited.
It's news reporting. We're reporting furry news. That is news. Actually, isn't what happened last weekend? Wasn't there a big con, or is it this weekend that's BLFC?
This weekend is BLFC, I think. I think there was a con last weekend.
There was. I forgot what it was though.
I don't know.
It was a Texas con, I think. Because my friend, who I'll be working in the dealer's den lightly.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Working for my friend Blue Canary Gallery, because I thought it would be fun to try out being a little bit of a dealer. But also, I part of those perks are got my badge comped, and I get to skip reg line.
There you go.
You know what sucks though? Just because I get to skip reg line, as long as you don't go get in reg line while I'm actively having to do stuff for dealers, I'll probably just be in the reg line with you.
Oh fuck yeah!
But I'll just be shooting the shit, being a dumb furry.
There you go.
Reg line is actually really fun at MFF, personally, because I know a lot of people. So a lot of times I end up just seeing a lot of people I want to say hi to, anyways.
Yeah.
Last year's went pretty quickly. Anyways.
I didn't get a chance to do that at AC because my reg line was like 5 minutes. I don't know what y'all were bitching about.
I was gonna say, I think mine took 20 flat.
Yeah, dude.
I can't remember.
Line on Friday was nothing, man.
So I finally watched the Men at Work podcast that did the Philadelphia episode that had the guy on it that was the retired military fur that had the iconic photo.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So I finally watched that, and that led down to another video where some random the random spies people, they run around as like the spy character, but they were wearing like the boy kisser face at Awu.
Oh, that's funny.
But I was in there and like some guy was talking about his experience, and then he flipped out about Anthrocon 2024 for like 5 minutes about how like that con sucked because the reg line was so terribly long, and I'm like, man, you were so much in the minority of people like hating that con. That con was so fucking good. Yes, that reg line for the first day was ridiculous, but other than that, like that's like saying, man, I went to fucking the Bahamas, and it fucking sucked because the flight over, a kid cried the whole time.
Okay,
it's like that has nothing to do with the goddamn Bahamas. Like,
to be fair, though.
Right, but that's like disregarding the entire experience.
Yeah.
For like the queue line, like the travel time. You know what I mean?
Bro, if a kid cries on that long flight, I'm opening the emergency hatch, dude. I'm not dealing with it.
Dude, you just got put on a no-fly list. What the fuck?
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft with the SpongeBob, like.
Oh, dude. So I have noise canceling headphones now. So
that was a weird tangent.
What? There was no tangent.
Talking about food, noise canceling headphones.
Because we're talking about flights and crying babies, and I won't have to deal with that because I have noise canceling headphones this time around.
Do you have the ones that where if you tap it, it like uncancels the noise?
Yes.
Canceling?
Yeah, I do have those ones. Dude,
God,
no.
That was probably the hardest way to describe that.
I had to take a bus from my old town, from my new town to my old town to help Splat, because I was having a little bit of car troubles. And so I did not have noise canceling headphones, and there was the new AirPods that were coming out, which were surprisingly cheap.
Noise pass through.
Yeah, they were surprisingly cheap, and I was like, I was talking to Argo beforehand. I was like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna get the. I don't really care about the noise canceling. It'll be fine. Dude, this bus ride was like the worst bus ride I've ever been on. There was 2 or 3 kids constantly crying. There was this one guy near me listening to like, he would occasionally just listen to like Spanish TikToks super loud. The guy sitting right next to me was like munching on food, which headphones wouldn't help, but you know, combined with everything else. And dude, I texted Argo and I was like, you can toggle the noise canceling on those, right? And he was like, yep. I was like, okay, I'm paying the $70 extra to get the noise canceling. I'm not doing this. This shit sucks. I looked up how that works. Do you know how those work with the noise canceling headphones?
Wait, how they work?
Yeah. Cuz like,
well, doesn't it have it just has like not a speaker on the outside, but it just has like a thing. You're actually not hearing it directly from the source. It's like it's like a mic on the outside, I thought.
It might be a mic, but basically what they do, at least the AirPods, is it'll take the frequencies, because, you know, all noise has frequencies, and it'll match it, but like negative, so it cancels out those frequencies you're hearing, so you don't hear them anymore.
Shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, that shit's wild.
I've only used a pair or so that my cousin, because I mean, I just don't spend money on shit.
Yeah, me neither.
And I'm not gonna lie, I have remember I mentioned streaming in like 2016? I have SteelSeries Arctis 7s that I use the cord for, not the wireless version. Or I do have the wireless version. It's corded in wireless. I just don't use the wireless part of it. I just have like a 30-foot aux cable.
Jesus.
Yeah, I can like put it in my fursuit and just like run around my whole entire living room and not give a fuck. But I've had these things for like 7 years now. I need an upgrade. But
yeah.
Whiff, woof, woof.
Waff. So yeah, MFF is happening. I'm super excited about that. We gotta wait for the email from the hotel and then get that all settled. Get that all done and dusted. I gotta figure out what to pack. I might ask you to bring some like toiletry stuff so I don't have to pack them on a flight, you know? Just like big
Well, hopefully we're gonna do some shopping.
Oh my god, we're going shopping?
We'll hit like a little Walmart so you can make sure you can get your little like things that you personally like.
Yeah. We're gonna go to Walmart and then we'll go
weed.
to yeah. You're goddamn right.
Look, we're at the Crown, all right? That's walking distance, no matter where I party.
Right? Oh, I'm so excited.
my high ass can make it across that street. I've done it before.
That's gonna be nice because I did not feel comfortable getting like Zabuma food at AC because of how far I'd have to walk and at night. I just did not feel safe. My vision sucks at night, so like
you know, it's a good AC when I'm still struggling to remember most of those nights. Shit.
Luckily, like, you're rooming with somebody.
At the time, I remember it, but like now that we're like 4 months out, I'm struggling.
Luckily, you're rooming with somebody who will be taking notes so that I can make a video about it.
You're gonna just pop up fucking late December, or like 2 weeks after you're gonna drop a video, and I'm gonna watch it and be like, oh yeah,
that happened.
Oh,
I'll just like throw in there at one point, just be like, yeah, Solace and I fucked. Even if we didn't, you just fucking throw that in the video. Then it's canon.
I will say, people were saying they would absolutely pay for, and this happens. This will suck, but we can order it even. This is the crazy thing. It's Italian restaurants. You know where I'm going with this. If Ruby makes this, and there's a shower.
The lasagna! I was like, what the fuck is the segue?
Because we're in Chicago, I'd make it the pizza, the Chicago pizza, which is basically lasagna.
Well, depending on who you ask, yes, people will call it more of a lasagna than pizza.
I don't remember what
sad,
we said
'cause it's
last
pizza.
episode, but we pissed off the Italians last episode, so they're already gone. So we can call deep dish pizza a lasagna. We're not pissing.
Fuck
anymore.
you.
We're also gonna piss off the Chicagans.
Fuck you.
The Chicagans.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get Illuminati's anyways. It's not gonna be fucking Geno's. Geno's is fine, okay? It's fine. It's just overrated. It is the overrated one.
Is it? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. There's Geno's and there's the other G, whatever it is. Giordano's.
Giordano's. Okay.
Geno's and Giordano's, which they're fine. They're fine, but locals are correct. Luminaldi's is better.
They're good. They're good.
Look, if you don't like deep dish, that's your problem.
I do like deep dish.
I love deep dish.
I haven't had proper deep dish, but from what I've seen, I'm gonna like deep dish. You know, you know how you just kind of know.
It's just everything of a regular pizza, just exaggerated.
It's a pizza pie.
Yeah,
it's a lot more bread, a lot more cheese.
Wow, you're calling the crust bread now. We really are fucked.
What do you call it?
Crust! Pizza crust!
Well, I snapped my spaghetti in half.
Wait. I have a question. Do you call the entirety of the bread that is of the pizza crust? Or is that just the outer, like, edge? Because I only refer to eating pizza crust as, like, that last bit on the end of your bite.
No, all of it is crust. Why do I know this? Because it's a pizza pie, right? It's a pie, and all of it is crust.
Why do I never think about... that's interesting.
Pizzas,
pies? I guess I always considered the crust that last bit of the end. Never... I was like, it's the crust, the edge. No, that makes sense.
Oh, that's just the edge. It's all crust.
Fucking logic. Crust. Whoa.
You gotta broaden your horizons, Solace.
Yeah, no, I'm just
learning. You gotta be an open thinker, man.
Food better.
Yeah.
Pie is
pie crust. Yeah, I guess it's all called pie crust, not pie.
Yeah, the whole
bread with crust.
Pie, a baked dish of fruit or meat and vegetables, typically with a top and a base of pastry. You could call it pastry, to be fair. But pizzas are pies because tomatoes are fruit.
A bold claim, but you're right. I'm not even... Wait. Hold on.
Arguably, you can say no to that anyways. Because
tomatoes grow on a vine.
No, tomato is considered a fruit. But
is it
also,
really?
Yeah.
Also, though, there's, like, mincemeat pie. So...
Yeah.
There's shepherd's pie.
Pies can be savory.
Pie can be everything, but also nothing.
I mean, no, that's not true. Words do mean stuff. And a pie is a baked dish of fruit or meat and vegetables, typically with a top and a base of pastry. Quote unquote, a meat pie.
A meat pie.
Let's show you my meat pie.
Oh my god, the second
save it for the lasagna shower.
Definition is pizza.
No, I know.
A pizza is a pie.
I was gonna say, I think they are clearly different, but
they're different categories.
Is a pizza,
I think
pie. Somebody said or a sandwich. That's ridiculous.
So my big thing is
pizza is considered a pie because of its circular shape, its crust.
I think I have an argument for this, and the argument is that pizza is not a pie. But pizza is its own thing. Like, if you completely separate it, like, we're talking like the thin crust shit. You know what I mean? Like pizza nobody would ever argue it's not pizza, right? Deep dish is pizza, but inspired by pie, is what I call it. Like, clearly somebody had the idea, like, let's crossbreed these ideas.
Yeah, like, deep dish does seem more like a pie, but, like, pizza is a pie, because, like,
pizza is definitely a pie. Yeah.
This is
like
just
regular ass pizza.
Is the ocean of soup fucking argument again? I'm not.
No,
doing this
I know.
again.
There's no way pizza is like a flat crust pizza is not a pie.
Yes, it is.
It is.
I just googled it. It is though.
No, you could call it a fucking Pop-Tart then, because it's a pastry with shit on top of it.
Dude, a Pop-Tart is also a pie. It's a hand pie.
Pop-Tart pies?
Pop-Tarts are pies. They're hand pies.
Pop-Tarts are calzones. They're not pies.
Pop-Tarts are pies. They're hand pies.
Does that mean a donut with filling is just a fucking calzone?
No, that's a donut.
Why is it a donut? It's still pastry with filling.
Donuts are deep fried.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No,
They're supposed to be.
Donuts are deep fried.
As somebody who works for a place that makes donuts, they are not deep fried.
Yeah, but they
Not
ship
all
in
of them.
frozen, and then you just bake them.
Donuts can be fucking cooked or baked as well.
Dude, no, donuts are deep fried. Did you not know this?
I
They're
literally
supposed to
make
be.
donuts for my job, just saying.
They're pre-deep fried. Also, cake donuts are a thing. You can bake donuts, but traditionally donuts are deep fried.
Things are getting heated in the Bark Meow cafe. Holy
Look,
shit.
donuts are deep fried. Look with your special eyes, Solus.
Oh my god.
Donuts are usually... They don't have to. They don't have to. They don't have to. See? That's the thing. So you don't make them incredibly strict. Usually cannot be used. It is either they are or they aren't. It's because of this, because we have all these wishy-washy words like usually and sometimes that fucks everything up, and that's why some people, for some reason, say ocean is a soup.
No. No.
I want
Solace.
standards.
No.
I want guardrails. I want things that walls. No, walls. I want walls.
I'm gonna show you a picture
He's losing it.
of a hand pie.
There's no
Hand
such
pie.
thing as a hand pie.
Yes, there is! Solus! Hand pies are real! And that's what inspired Pop-Tarts! Pop-Tarts are hand pies!
I've never heard of
those-
a hand pie in my fucking life.
It's an English pastry. It can be both meat or a fruit filling.
Hey,
but a hand pie is...
They look like everything. I've called them other words before.
I was
but
gonna
never
say, the
hand
first
pie.
image
They're
you
called
sent-
hand pies!
The first
first
image
one's
you
called
sent
a
that's probably on the
Danish.
left. Danish, that's the word, yeah. Danish.
The other one's like the ones that you eat. They come in a little box. I wouldn't have called that a hand pie. What do they call
They're
those?
They're
called
called calzones.
hand pies.
No, that's a calzone. It's a
Why
dessert
can't it-
calzone.
Why can't it be both? Okay, that's not a calzone. That's definitely... Because the second picture you sent, you can't see the filling, but for some reason it looks savory. I can't explain
It's
it.
not. Those are apple hand pies.
I mean, you could put
Yeah.
anything in that, though.
Right. That's the point of a hand pie. You can put anything in it.
I refuse.
Solace is
This
a
is just a
conservative,
real
but
food.
only
I don't
for
understand.
food.
I just,
I'm
in my
sh-
entire
I'm
32
showing
years
you
of existence,
pictures.
my 32 years of existence, I've never heard of the term hand pie.
Look, here's a cookbook called Hand Pies, and it shows you how to
Anybody
make
can
a
make
shit ton
books.
of them.
I can chat GPT a book right now.
Ew, sweet
Hand
potato?
pies are
Get
from
that
like
shit out
the
of here.
early. Oh my god! I
Lemon-
searched hand
Lemon
pies.
sweet. That looks like a fucking crunch wrap.
It doesn't matter how you wrap it.
It doesn't even look like the same pastry.
Look, this is
Look
a
at it.
hand pie. What does this look like to you?
No, I don't. No.
What is this?
No, that is a Pop-Tart.
It's a colorful fruit hand pie.
Yeah, and you know what? You're just I don't know, a house cat.
And you know what I think? Sprays Ruby with the water bottle.
Yeah, well,
God, I love how it's like, God, we have our own Bark Meow discourse wheel. It
That
comes
got
back.
heated. Holy shit.
The fucking naming of food. I will say this: I never have ever, in 32 years of my life, have ever seen, like, I've obviously seen hand pies, but never seen them referred to them as hand pies.
I haven't
Which
either.
is crazy to me.
I
If that's
mean-
what they're known as, why isn't it said more? Or like, why don't I know?
Because-
I've been here for 32 years.
We gave them different names over here. Because, like Ruby was saying, it's a traditionally English thing.
Oh, you know what?
So,
Yeah,
like,
fuck the English. What are you talking about?
yeah.
This is America.
yeah, trigger warning British, but like, yeah.
Fuck.
Just fucking...
Yeah, Ruby, you're wrong.
Whoa,
Get
whoa,
a-
no,
be
no, no,
more
no, no,
American.
no, 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 no. It just has a different name. No, no, no.
Be more American. Come on.
Be more American.
whoa.
Blah, blah, blah. God, yeah, no, dude. Because, like, they call crisps, like chips, they call those crisps over there.
They call them crisps. They call fries they call chips fucking steak fries, basically.
Yeah. God, dude, one of my favorite, like, self-torture things was going on TikTok and typing in the chippy and just seeing the dog shit things that, like,
Oh, my
trigger
favorite
warning
thing.
British, but, like, they'd be like, oh, here's some British Asian food, and it was just like the saddest looking cuisine I've ever seen.
It's like one of the most muted palettes
Oh
of
my
just like
god, I know.
tans and whites.
Yeah, it's
I will say something that I find amazing is like how many like TikToks and YouTube people that will come over from like England or Great Britain and all that, and they just fucking they come over here and eat like Texas barbecue, then they go up to New York and have like Italian, and like they're like, how the fuck does this exist over here?
Right?
We're cooked. We can't go back home.
Listen, we're eating like, the food we're eating is so fucking bad for us, but goddamn, does it taste good?
There is an obesity problem in America for a reason.
Yeah,
it is a lot of processed sugars and fats.
Yeah,
but it's fucking it makes those receptors in your brain go.
I think like a good portion of our problem is the portion sizes, because like the rest of the world, like obviously the rest of the world, the food is healthier, but like also their portions are so much smaller than over here.
I used to think that, but after visiting Italy, I don't think that anymore, because their portion sizes in Italy are insane. You get a whole pizza and they don't have to go. Like taking like if you don't finish, taking half the pizza home is taboo. You don't do that. You finish a whole pizza in one sitting. The pasta sizes are just like ours. They're crazy.
God damn.
I think a part of it is our infrastructure and how much we drive instead of living in walkable cities.
That definitely does not help, yeah.
It's freedom.
It's funny
I don't feel
like,
free tethered to my car.
Well,
right.
The whole they're gonna say, well, you can just drive anywhere. You can't walk 20 miles to a city to have a meal.
Public transport. But yeah.
Right. Well, no, that's the point.
Yeah. I would like to be able to drive long distances. I would also be able to like to walk to like a cafe or something, or like a little corner store, you know?
Right. But like if I walk 15 minutes to the train, go 17 miles on the train, and then walk another 10 minutes to my destination, that's like 30 minutes of extra walking that I do every single day.
Yeah.
That people who drive everywhere just do not.
I was gonna say, but you know what? I hate to say this. I'm just gonna not go. I'm just gonna eat at home, which is actually better for me. But
that's the cultural difference. Like,
brother, I would just never want to walk that.
These are like that's what I did when I lived in LA. I would like a 10-minute walk to the train, a 4-minute train ride, and then a 10-minute walk to work.
I was like, I lived in a small town before I moved to where I'm currently living, and like I didn't have a car that whole time, so I would just walk anywhere I had to go, and if I had to go to the bigger city near me, I just rode the bus in.
How fucked would you be, Ruby, in your current situation if you didn't have a vehicle? Like, how bad is the walking distances?
Where I am?
Not to be specific, but
I'd be okay.
You'd be okay?
Yeah, because I could take my bike. It's a 5-minute bike ride into town.
Well, that's not bad.
15 minutes if I wanted to go to the supermarket and back. I used to skateboard everywhere before my accident.
Oh no, I remember.
It is an electric skateboard, so that's cheating. But like,
yeah, that's absolutely cheating. Boo! It's boo.
I live in a tiny little town, so but it's true that we do need cars, like rural, like.
That's what I was saying. I was just like wondering exactly how rural you were and if you were out of the town. Because I live rural, but I'm in the town, so yeah, it take me 30 minutes to walk to the store and walk back, like the grocery store, because I live on the exact opposite side of the town of the grocery store.
Yeah, I'm in town, but 15-minute bike ride.
Walking, without a bike, it'd be like 10, maybe 15.
Walking is abysmal where I live, but I happen to live very close to a supermarket. So other than that, walking is kind of rough, but I can just walk to the store. So we did not have topics this episode.
Oh, absolutely not.
I think we kind of went.
Glad we got yelling at each other because
yeah, that got wild. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, a lot of what I do is I'm an opinionated ass, stubborn ass, and also I don't care. I'm gonna yell though.
I love getting riled up about warrior cats because
You gotta read those still.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to read 40 books though.
I was gonna say it's kind of like One Piece, where it's just like it's in too deep. There's way too much.
You just have to read the first 6, then you're fine. Oh, most people I shouldn't say most. Plenty of people in the Warrior Cats fandom have never read the books. They just go by whatever the fandom tells them.
I mean, fair enough.
Ruby, are you dressed as a warrior cat for Halloween?
Yeah. I mean, if I wore my fursuit, I would be.
I do think peak character design is characters that like anthro animals with their ears sticking out of the hats. That is peak character design, like what Ruby's got. 11 out of 10.
Ruby's just a Harry Potter fan.
No. Oh my god, do you guys... Okay, I have a neighbor, right? Mm-hmm. I have never met this person.
Mm-hmm.
They drive a green Kia Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. They have a Harry Potter decal on it that says... What does it say? Just a Hogwarts girl living in a muggle world. Okay, so a little bit rough around the edges there. And they listen to country. They parked the other day and I was like, oh my god, it just keeps adding up. Listen, if you like any of those things, that's cool. You can't like all three at once. You gotta choose.
I'm so distracted.
What are you distracted with?
It's got a perfect 10 out of 10 Steam.
The duck game?
No, there's a new game. It was like I see Jam, so I think this might have been created during a game jam. So, it was made in 8 days, so it was made in a game jam, and it's called web fishing. So basically, the person just made Animal Crossing like characters and graphics, and then made a fishing game, and it's multiplayer on Steam for $5 right now.
I have seen that.
It's spooky season, but there is nothing like me sitting down playing some Animal Crossing fishing, and this is just that, but I could invite you guys. We might have some fishing tournaments.
Oh shit.
My stream might be because Super Animal Royale is having a massive update soon.
Oh yeah.
I really need
sorry?
I need a hat that says like women fear me, fish fear me, everybody fears me.
Oh my god.
I thought you were gonna be like men fear me, blah blah blah, fish fear me. Beer.
One of my friends' Cool Art Corner has a pin that says, of course I come fast, I have to get back to fishing. And I love that, and I need that hat.
That's amazing.
It's Sunday, the day of rest, but honey... 30 seconds later. Alright, go fishing.
Alright.
I'm done.
God. That's...
Shit.
Of course I get back to fishing.
So what I'm saying is I may ask you guys to come over and play some fishing soon.
I
can't do it during spooky month.
I've always wanted to rate like every fishing minigame in all games.
You keep saying this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also want to rate every Mio flavor.
Oh, you got to get on that. They keep adding those every day.
I know. I really there's not that many at my store, so I've got to like what if I look for like the Mio website?
You need to. The big thing about that is you need to pull Game Grumps bullshit. Where you know how they like. I just watched the episode where what were they trying? They were making coffee. They were like, how many different ways you can make coffee? So they like cold brewed it, and they had like a French press. They did all these different types, and normally what they'll do is they pour all of like they'll take a sip of something like whatever they make, and then they'll pour it in a large container, and then do like a basically like the King's Cup sip.
Oh god.
Or try. So you need to do that with the Mio. Is like you need to taste every Mio separately, but then also in one large fucking
the Mio jungle juice.
The Mio jungle juice of all flavors poured in there.
Apparently, there's not that many flavors. Like I'm on the Mio website, there's just not that many.
There's gotta be like 30 or 40.
There's not even 29.
Not even?
It's a weird.
No, because it's a 29 products, and some of these products are like
bigger versions.
Like this is like a backpack.
The Mio backpack.
have to do some research.
It's a this one's an assortment, I guess. But let's see if I've tried every Mio flavor. I've had it.
Mio fucking taste or Mio was it the tier list? Mio tier list.
Oh my god.
I want to do it. Okay, so if you know me, well, I mean, we've done a podcast before. I don't drink water. It's really hard for me. I like gag.
Oh my god, that whole thing happened.
Oh my god, there is only 23 Mio flavors.
Wolf.
I could do that right now. I could rate all the Mio flavors.
You're gonna have to no, you have to do a live taste, so you gotta Amazon all that shit.
Yeah, I would get every Mio flavor and sit there and do the tier list.
God.
Could that be our MFF episode?
I've never had Green Thunder. Haven't had that one. I don't think I've had Lemon Lime. I have had Lemonade. I don't think I've had Cranberry. I haven't had Blueberry Lemonade, and I haven't had Arctic Grape.
That's how I do my I usually do like my special mixed drink, which is Squirt, soda Squirt. You know what that is?
Yeah, I love Squirt. Don't quote me on that. Don't clip this.
God damn it!
I couldn't help myself. I'm the one that said it. And then you just take that, your favorite vodka, or just cheap vodka if you don't give a shit, and blue raspberry Mio.
If you're putting blue raspberry Mio in it, I really hope it's cheap vodka. Please don't waste good vodka on Mio.
I mean, to each your own, but it's a flavored drink. Goes down smooth. Tastes like cotton candy. Surprisingly, a grapefruit soda with blue raspberry tastes kind of like grapefruit, and you get really drunk.
Yeah, Mio is my go-to for camping and for conventions and to get drunk. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Vodka or gin is definitely the easy way to go to get drunk.
Most people would disagree. Most people think tequila is the easiest way to get drunk.
Solace. That's not true. But Solace.
Oh, I don't like tequila.
I can't.
I also don't like tequila.
My argument: if you see me drinking tequila again, this is the only liquor I fully blacked out on. And I didn't even drink that much of it. It just blacked me out. I'm telling you out that shit. If you see me drinking tequila, you know I have given up on what happens that night. Like it is free for all. He could be in jail. He could be in a bed with.
Please
30
don't get
people.
arrested.
30 people in a bed getting arrested.
I mean, 30 people in a bed, you do you, but please don't get arrested. You're my right to your.
They're trying to arrest them.
Oh.
Do everything once. Get arrested.
That's what I'm saying. No. It's happening all at once.
No, please. Solace, we gotta try the flavor.
I might see you already had it, didn't you?
Yeah.
So part of me, I haven't done this in a while, and I actually have a tier. I'm starting to get stuff. I'm gonna do a donation goal for November.
Okay.
And I have the Oreos that are supposed to taste like Coca-Cola, and I have the Coca-Cola that's supposed to taste like Oreo.
God, why did they?
I have hot fucking ramen. And then I'm gonna add it to the list of trying the flavor, and those are gonna be milestones for my donation to do on live stream.
Bro, I'm not even kidding. The flavor, you just get drunk. It doesn't even taste like anything, and it's still got that refreshing cucumber. It's so good.
So it's just gonna be me raising money, and if we reach that, I will stream before MFF. That's kind of the goal, is to raise a little bit extra, travel funds and stuff.
I also do that, actually.
And then my ass is gonna... Well, that'd be a drunk stream at that point. If we hit the final milestone is gonna be the flavor, which is basically take this stream and turn it into Solace gets drunk on stream.
You gotta be careful with that. You can't use... You can't use it as, a incentive on Twitch. As, a...
Yes. I do know that. Well, if I get reported.
Honestly, just put trying the flavor or something like that, and then explain it. I don't know.
They're a little trying the flavor and just not fucking... They have to, as long as they don't explicitly show I mix it or anything. I think just my ass.
Yeah. Or you just, do it in a separate stream, and you're like, aha, this is totally just doing this for fun.
I've watched so many streamers do shots for donations, and that's TOS, but you have to actually get caught. There has to be an admin that gives a fuck. There are people that I used to know do it all the time, and they never got banned for it, so...
I'm just watching out for you, buddy.
If I leave Twitch, I'll just go to Kick.
No, you won't. No.
No, become a cringe lord.
Because
oh, you know what? Talk about random shit. Random shit at the end of this episode.
I was gonna say
you know
last
what?
topic.
I don't even want to fucking talk about it. You know what? It has no bearing on what we've talked about. We should talk about something furry at the end.
Wait, but now
keep it to our audiences.
Now I kind of want to talk about it.
Oh, it's Johnny Somali.
I don't know.
There's another. He got arrested again.
I don't know who that is.
Johnny Somali is the douchebag that goes around. I think he's the one that did like the construction site shit. He's the one that got he's over there bouncing around like foreign countries and fucking with the locals and has been arrested. I think it was Korea. He got in a lot of trouble.
Oh.
It was some of the drama from earlier this year because he is just he's somebody like, look, I am a non-violent person, but on site would probably just punch him in the face just for who he is.
Oh.
Like his content, the last thing he just got arrested for, he was in Japan. I forget where he was. And one of the things he was doing is he was just sitting down and he was drinking alcohol, I think it was soju, and eating like some ramen that had been prepared at the store, and he was sitting on the table. And he had done something that already pissed the owner off. And the owner was already like telling him how to do things and not to do things. I think he wasn't supposed to be drinking alcohol in the store. I'm not sure. But the owner was like, stop, different language, but you could tell her like, quit, do this, stop, do this, put the cap back on his like soju or whatever.
Yeah.
And the second she leaves, he just like lifts the bowl of fucking ramen and just starts pouring the water all over the fucking table.
What the fuck?
Then he starts throwing the noodles around and shit. Like, this is this person's content. Like, if you fuck with like public service workers, fuck you. And he's done it so much to the point where he's been arrested in multiple countries. He's an on-site kind of guy. Like, boom. You deserve this. This is karma from my fist. Like, such a gross person.
Hate that. Yeah, no.
Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Why do you have to be such an awful person?
What did you want to bring up that was furry related?
I don't know. I said we needed to know something furry related.
Foxes are cool. Dogs.
Foxes are cool.
Cats.
Stickers
are cool. Stickers are cool.
We're gonna try and get stickers for MFF. When I say try, we better fucking do it. We have a month to get it done.
We have yeah.
Realistically, Ruby, we just need to knock the art out. We knock the art out. Somehow, some way, we can get it printed.
Yeah.
It needs me stopping by like a Staples or something.
I was gonna say, I could probably like whip up something real quick of the 3 stand-ins together and then bark bark meow, or like our 3 normal characters and then bark bark meow. So worst comes to worst, we have a backup plan. Or even if those are just like, because my thinking is if we all 3 make it, we should do it where we each have our own individual stickers, and then if somebody collects all 3, they get the big sticker with like the stand-ins or the they get the what the fuck?
They have the trifecta.
I forgot how to talk.
The last one I was working on
collection.
Yeah, and then they get
the last one I was working on for
they get the closet.
Was
because that was the plan, but then Ruby wasn't able to make it.
Yeah, they were 3 stickers, and it was each of us, and they all came together to make a sticker.
Oh, okay.
Because one said bark, and one said meow.
And this could be for.
So I think we do like each of those, and then maybe like
one
a
of circle
them
sticker
where they are like all attached or something. And then maybe one with like all the stand-ins, or honestly just Broomby. Honestly,
you get a Broomby if you collect them all.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
And that'll be the merch that you guys have been wanting.
Yes.
Side note, I mentioned this on my live stream yesterday when I was freaking out about the room hotel lottery.
I forgot to tune in. No, I forgot to swing by. Sorry.
What?
What did you forget?
I forgot to swing by Solace's stream. I said I was
Misha he was gonna stop by and yell at me in my stream, but it was fine. I was just being a goober anyways. Legoshi actually said, well, if you're going to have all these stickers, our Patreon's going to get them if we can't show up. And I
think that's a good idea.
Definitely. I think what we could do, we just need to be really like I don't want to wait. Like we should get these stickers done quicker than like sooner than later. Because my thought process is, and I can even go to Walmart and get these done. But if you aren't going to make it to MFF, we can put it out to the patrons and get the exact people who aren't. Whoever's comfortable with supplying a address, I am okay with mailing a little like Christmas cards with those stickers in them.
Okay,
so
yeah.
The Patreons can get a little bit of stickers and a little card from us because they couldn't make it to Chicago.
Yeah.
Eventually, it would be fun if we had a sticker club.
That would be cool.
I think that would be cool. I think there's like a future for that.
It's got to be $15 or above though, because I've done it any lower and then it's just not feasible.
Well, that and like logistics, right?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be like, I'm okay with doing like one round of responsibility of mailing shit out. That shit with me still working 2 jobs ain't gonna happen. More than that.
Yeah, that's why
I do live very close to a post office, so I could be in charge
also caveat, I am not dealing with any international shipping. So
oh yeah, no, sorry. We're not shipping internationally.
A fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
You ship a card, it's really not any different.
Yeah,
I'm just not making promises. I've sent some stuff internationally when I sold my figurines, and that is obviously a product, so it's not like it wasn't able to just go in like an envelope. I had to do stuff with that. That is a whole fucking thing I just do not want to fucking deal with. Cards, maybe we can look into, but definitely not this year. I unless you're willing to like figure that out and promise that, I am not willing to do that this year. Just this year.
Yeah. All right, we should wrap up the episode.
No.
All right, so
forever episode.
The bark
who's reading
that never ends, and it goes on and on, my friends. And people started barking.
Who would like to read the Patreons? I have it pulled up. If we're,
I haven't read it in a while.
Solace, do you have access to it?
I don't.
I'll share my screen. Oh my god, just log in.
Share your screen. Oh my god, close this stream and show another screen.
Fucking log in! Holy shit! All right, read these names. Don't read the ones that don't have a thing.
Don't say the free ones.
No.
Also, if you are subscribed for free, hi.
Yeah.
Hello. Say hi. I'm gonna shout you out and say hi. Maybe one day they will. You know.
Yeah.
Know. But we've got Quaddle. Wait, are we doing this right? I forgot how we do this. You got the Patreon read.
You said one of them and already messed up. You're already like, wait a minute. Like, you're doing fine.
No, Quaddle, and we got Bogey Bravo, and we have Blue Pack Wolf, and we have Argugle.
Sure.
Ooh. Little Man, we've got Amburion, we have Naz, and we've got Zombie Brains as well. And then we have Loriafia. And then, yeah, I knew this was coming. Landin Butt.
Wait, why is...
Buffer?
Wait, hold on. Oh! I know what's going on.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
okay.
Yes. I don't know, Landon Yeen's buffet?
Landon Yeen but buff. Because it's Landon Yeen.
Landon Yeen but buff.
Yeah.
Landon Yeen but buff, and then we have Landon Yeen as well, and we've got Sycamore as well, with Bowie Barks following that up, and Heartless Hero, hello. And then there's Pip the Badger, Wolf. I know Pip's gonna make it to MFF. They also
Pip's gonna be at MFF?
Yes, Pip got they came in the stream and also confirmed that they got a room at the Crown.
Congrats, Pip.
So that's cool. We got Raze, Theo Firefox, Corleen R, Kai, Quint, Cornelian Fox, and Steam Pony and Ankara. Thank you all for being such generous and kind souls and supporting our endeavors and making sure Misha's sanity is being lost every week, but just makes it a little bit easier.
Lost for a good cause.
Lost for a good cause.
But hey,
just like, I don't know how much sanity I've lost.
I gotta go start stream. I'm a half hour late now.
How are you late?
Right.
Because I start streams at 5.
I also have to call, make a phone call.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go eat dinner and then also stream.
All right, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.